I wanted to share some information with you about the case for the BOS 501 portion of the class that we'll do for the first few weeks of class. It's called Applied Research Technologies, Global Innovations Challenges. And so the case is about a manager, mid-level manager, kind of grappling with the decision. And it should he try to launch a small mini water oxidation project. And there's a lot going on with the case. It's long, it's detailed. You'll definitely want to read it a few times. I would recommend, reading it once, just kind of at a high level, stepping back, and maybe kind of thinking through what's kind of some of the key stuff. Highlight, make notes as you need to, and then do that once. Read it again. Try to get a little bit deeper with it the second time. And then even read it a third time, and maybe even more than that, because it is a long case, it's fairly detailed, and there's a lot going on. So you can see here several pages. I'm up to 8 pages now. And there's a little bit of an org chart there regarding the units of the company that's working on this, and just a few other things here. So a lot of pages. There's 10 pages there of information, actually more than that. 11 pages of information. You'll want to read that multiple times. And as you read a case, just be thinking what's important, what's some things I kind of need to park in my memory, and so make those notes, think through it a little bit. So that's a very high level. So a couple of documents that we've given you to help you out with that would be, let me get them open here. This first one's just basically called questions. It's called Art Case Questions for Week 2. And what this is just some information to help you think through how do I prepare a case study. Okay, so how do I look at this? So it has you reading this kind of with some direction. So what I would recommend is read the case without looking at this document first. Just read the case cold and maybe read it a couple of times again. And then come back and now look at this. And now we're going to look at this and go, so this is prep for writing a memo. So what you're going to do is you're going to write a memo. There'll be more information coming regarding that. And you need to go through here and think, okay, what do I need to do to write a memo? And I'm looking at it from different perspectives, functional perspective, some questions related to marketing, finance, strategy, stakeholder perspective, employee expectations, senior leadership expectations, strategic perspective, what's the organization's strategy, are they effective in implementing a strategy, read the case, recite, think reflectively, review notes you've made, highlights that you've made, and just kind of do it from that perspective as you go through and think about it. And so there's going to be an assignment, a forum discussion assignment, and that assignment you're going to be reading or putting together a PowerPoint. And the PowerPoint, if I can get to the document I wanted to load here, I may just need to bear with me for a second. I thought it had opened and it doesn't want to open anymore. Or here it is over here. There it is. There we go. And with this document, we're going to have you put together a PowerPoint as a part of a forum. And what we want you to do is to establish two things. Establish the facts of the case, that's point 1. And part 2 is to list criteria that might be utilized to arrive at a decision for the case. And the decision is basically, should we approve or not approve $2 million to basically restart this mini water oxidation project. So that's really what we're trying to figure out. Should we do this or should we not do this and spend the $2 million? And so we want you to kind of put together a PowerPoint and go through and describe that. So that's coming. There'll be more discussion regarding that. And then one more document that I didn't open that I should have. So bear with me for 1 second. And then one more document, and I maybe closed my looks like I closed my Chrome accidentally. So I can be able to pull it up. But there's one more document that will show you that will then help you understand what you need to do for your memo that you'll be writing. So basically, for week 2, you're going to do a PowerPoint, a forum assessment, and then for week 3, what you'll be doing is putting together a one-page memo. So more instruction will follow regarding those.